What's good, y'all? It's Tink, T to the I to the N, K, and I'm back with another video. Yeah, as y'all can tell by that title of the video, you guys already know what today's video is going to be about. It's a little bit more serious today. That's why I'm looking a little rough. I just got off of school. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys smash that like button so you don't forget to smash it at the end. And hit that subscribe button because it only takes a second. I'll wait. Okay, let's go. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go back to the very bottom, bottom of everything. So as to why I am the way I am today. I'm gonna be taking counseling so I can go more into depth with what I'm trying to say, how I'm trying to say it, and you guys will definitely feel me, okay? But until I get into counseling, I probably won't be knowing like what exactly the words to say or how to say it, but I'm just gonna go off my thoughts right now, So when I was really young, my mother and my dad, they was out here in these streets, tough. They still took very good care of me, my brother, and my sister, but they also had their little perks and their downsides. Like when you on your shit tough, you got a couple haters and stuff, so I'm guessing that's how that happened. They was on their shit, type shit, taking care of 3 kids. Well, my dad had another baby that was the same age as me, so taking care of 4 kids, and they was doing what they was supposed to support us, but they also had their own life and did their own shit outside of being mother and father. They were banging, banging tough, so that is a very big detail as a part of my life, I'm not even kidding. Like when your parents gang bang, my nigga, they really don't see how that affects the kids, but hey, that was their choice. They did it. As long as we was fed, as long as there was clothes on our backs, we was good. We felt loved. We was loved, I don't know what happened. I don't even know how old I was. I know I was real young, maybe 3, 4. I don't know how it happened. But I was real young. My mother and my dad went to jail some way, somehow. I don't know the details on that. I've asked, but I'm not gonna share that with you guys, and I don't know the depths into it, so I'm not gonna share that with you guys. But just know they both went to jail. That's where everything just turned left. I don't remember them going, but I do remember a dramatic shift in my life that I felt like once I went from being loved so much to not just feeling like a dramatic shift, not feeling that love that I once felt, from somebody, type shit. So when my mom and my dad went to jail, we stayed at the apartment that my mom and my dad were renting and stuff. So we stayed at that apartment, but my grandmother came in and took care of us for a little bit. Now I'm just gonna go into depth to that situation because that is like the stuff that I remember. I can remember bits and pieces to what happened when we lived there with my grandma. So when my grandma came to take care of us, it wasn't the ideal, grandma taking care of the children type of ideal. Like it was the total opposite. I'm not even finna sugarcoat shit. Like it was totally opposite. I just remember just living in a space with just rats, dirty everywhere, and just, I'm not gonna shame her about it, but the way she did us wasn't the way we should have been done, especially for kids who had lost somebody and needed somebody at the time, But yeah, I remember the environment we were in. It was real dirty. It was real of course I was young and I didn't clean up, so who else was gonna do it? So I didn't clean up or nothing because I was 3, 4, so it was rats. I remember us getting beat by my grandmother. I remember literally standing at the doorway watching my brother get beat with a belt by my grandmother, and I'm saying it's okay to punish your punish kids when they're bad and stuff, but honestly we were just being typical kids, typical kids. Of course my brother was gonna be a bad boy, typical kid. We were doing typical kid stuff, and for us to lose our parents, of course we weren't gonna be the kids that's gonna be all spot on good and everything. We were going through it. Like, we were going through it. We just had a dramatic shift in our life, you know. My older sister and my brother, they knew like what was happening and stuff, so of course, you know, they was feeling like going crazy. They were going crazy. Of course they were going crazy. Me, I was really sad. Like, I felt the energy. I felt like it was something missing, you know. But I didn't know what it was until like when I moved to my aunties and stuff, and we were bouncing around. And I'll tell you guys those story times too. We were bouncing around, and then I moved with my auntie, and then I like, you know, kind of understood like what was happening, you know. But when I was with my grandma, I really didn't know what was going on. I just thought my grandma was watching us for a very long time, and I didn't really like it. Like, we weren't really treated right. Like, I remember my grandma telling me to go get a switch off the tree, and she beats me with the switch with the leaves on it, and I was all cut up, and that was one of the times. And I remember like watching my brother get beat with the belt, like the silver part of the belt. He's crying, and then we're crying at the door, and we're like, me and my sisters holding each other crying, and my grandma's just beating him. He's crying, and it was just horrible, like a horrible like experience, like your siblings just going through so much when we should be, you know, getting the support. And yeah, like, those were just the downsides, kind of. Of course, we had some upsides, but like, honestly, I don't remember the upsides, you know. The bad outweighed the good a lot. And I remember like just, you know, doing a simple smile at my grandma, and she'd be like I'll be like, as a kid, you know, she'd be like I'm like, damn, like, you know, like, damn, like, turn my head to the other way, like, all scared and stuff. Like, you know, it was just those simple things. Like, and like, she always drunk, and like, I'm not trying to down talk her. I'm just really telling y'all like what it was. Like, oh, let me tell you this funny story, okay? I remember we had some old ass cereal and some old ass milk in our refrigerator, and we didn't have nothing else to eat. I don't even think, like, especially for breakfast, we didn't have nothing else to eat. And my cousins were there. They were there to, you know, they were there to have fun with us. Of course, you know, we loved them, to see them around and to be with our cousins and stuff, because when they came, it was lit. It was lit, baby. Like, it was fun as fuck when they came. So when they came one day, my grandmother, she like, get y'all some cereal and milk, okay? So we go, we get our bowls of cereal. It's all old Cheerios or whatever, you know. And then we go in the refrigerator, and it's a thing of milk, and it's, oh, when we pour it, it was like, we like, ugh. Well, I didn't, because I was kind of used to that type of shit, so I munched it down, and they're like, oh, I'm not eating this. So I get the belt, and I'm like, and this is how y'all know this is what we was being taught. I get the belt, and I'm like, eat that food, eat it, like, and I'm little. I'm a little girl, and like, my cousins is all older. My cousin that is my same age, she was there too, but I got the belt. I'm like, eat that food, eat it. You want to whoop it? Eat it. Like, going crazy on them to eat this nasty ass, motherfucking rotten ass cereal. So yeah, those are just like mini stories as to what happened and stuff. Like I said, I don't remember much. I do remember, like, I don't know, I told my cousin this, like, I remember me coming alive. Like, I remember sitting on a man's lap, and then, like, I don't know, I just snapped into reality, like, at 3-4 years old.
I remember telling my cousin that I remembered coming alive one day, a couple years into when I moved with her and my auntie and them. But that's all I told her, and I never told anybody else this because I thought it was a dream until
recently. My mama told me that, like, she heard that somebody touched us as a kid, and I feel like that is what I was talking about. I don't remember exactly what happened, but that is what I was really talking about. In the middle of the night, I woke up, and then, like, I don't know, I went out the room for some reason. And then, like, the man put me on his lap and was just talking to me and stuff. And I don't know what the fuck he was saying. But you know, something happened to make me actually remember that moment. You know, I actually snapped into reality and came alive. Like, but yeah, my mama told me that, and that's like, that connected the dots. I remember my grandma, she walked out the door one day and she did not come back. There was this lady that was watching us for a long time. She stole my sister's necklaces. It was just a lot. She stole my earrings. Like, it was a lady, I don't even know who this lady, I don't think she was family, like, but she was watching us for a long ass time until somebody came and got us, you know? And then after that, we bounced to the next house. After we left that house, from my mom to me, everything we truly valued was gone. I don't really remember much, but that's where I came from. Like, this is what me and my siblings went through when we were kids. This is just the start of my story. You guys ain't heard shit yet. Yeah, this was the shit, you know, the shit that started the shit. So stay tuned for more. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, well, thank you for watching anyway. Make sure you guys share this with your family, friends, and cousins, and uncles, mothers, brothers, sisters, because baby, we out here. Peace.